Hello hunters, welcome back to our channel. My name is Nika and behind the camera is JT.
Hello.
And together we run a resale business, TRU Rich Rags, and we sell on platforms like eBay, Poshmark, Mercari. We dabble in Vinted, Curtsy, and we're starting to do a little bit more marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. So today what I want to do is I want to show you all that sold this week, and something to let you guys know is that we are part-time, maybe even less than part-time resellers, and because we do have a full-time job. My husband runs his business and I am a first grade teacher. I had report cards this last week, so it has been a crazy week. And this morning we woke up so that we can go hunting for treasures, and it was crazy windy. So I videotaped that, so maybe JT can put that up. It gets super windy by our house, so yard sales are out of the question, flea markets are out of the question. So we just went hunting at thrift stores and different places so we can find things. And that's what we have to do, because during the week it's very difficult for us to go hunting, but on the weekends that's what we commit to. In the mornings we wake up, have our coffee, and then we go out and explore and try to find things to sell. But we were able, even though I did not get to list that many things this week, because again, report cards are crazy, and I was still able to sell some stuff. So I'm really happy with what was sold and quite surprised. One of the things that really surprises me is sometimes my Poshmark goes nuts. Like, we do really well, and this month I feel like we're doing really well for the amount of listings that we're putting up on Poshmark. And we cross list, so all our stuff, well, most of our stuff is on Poshmark. All our stuff is on Poshmark because we started on Poshmark, so our whole everything, all our inventory is on Poshmark. And then we went over to Mercari, and so we have quite a bit of things on Mercari. And then we start cross-listening to Vinted and to Curtsy, and finally eBay, because eBay has so many specific things you have to put in. It just takes time. And so, to be honest with you, I cross-list on the other platforms, and then I save the draft in eBay for JT to work on, because he has way more patience. I get super frustrated with eBay because they always want so much and it takes so much time. Actually looking for maybe a good cross-listing platform. So if you have a suggestion and you're a reseller and it's been super successful for you, let us know in the comments, because we're definitely looking into that. We actually have a virtual assistant for Poshmark, and that has been really working out for us, and he's pretty inexpensive, and he has been doing a wonderful job and has picked up our sales on Poshmark. Mercari was doing really well, and I don't know what happened. We had one sale this week. So we're also packing, as I let you know, with Mercari. We sold this Agatha Christie, the what's it say? Mousetrap. And anything nostalgic, anything that reminds people of their childhood sells. I mean, anything like anime sells. So picked this up for $2 and sold it for $31. So this does not include taxes, and it does not include the cost of the item, but we sold it for $31, and after they take their part, Mercari takes their part, it came out to $26.70, and super happy with it. Only cost us $2, so I feel like that was a good sell. So that was on Mercari. Really surprising, because Mercari does really well for us, but this week it just didn't pick up. So maybe it's because I wasn't really listing like I should be. So that's going to go out tomorrow, and I'm going to work backwards. So this is what just recently sold, and then we have other things that sold. So we actually every Sunday night we pack up our stuff. We come into the garage and we start packing everything up so that we're ready to take it. I take it after school, and I take it to the post office. So it's kind of like our little routine. So if you are someone who's thinking about reselling, you can start small. I mean, I feel like we're still kind of small, and we're trying to expand our business as much as we can, considering the fact that we have full-time jobs. But I mean, you can make some extra cash just working it part-time. Poshmark. Poshmark, we sold quite a bit in Poshmark this week. This is an Annette Lepore blouse that we've had for a while. It's really cute, but it's so, I don't know. Some people, and I listen and I watch resellers all the time, they love to sell tops. I don't know. I don't really like picking them up because it takes forever. This one I've had for like 8 months. I've had for a while, but it's super cute. And maybe this is a time, it looks very spring, so maybe that's the time for it to be in season, and somebody picked it up. I picked it up for $1 and I sold it for $20, so we got $16 out of it. So, but most of our shirts and our blouses, we have when we go out sourcing, there's someone that we specifically go to, and he sells us really cute designer, a lot of times designer tops for $1. So it's really important when you're sourcing to talk to people, you know, because they're also resellers, but in a different way. They're selling, you know, bulks of things. So we really love this reseller. He always gives us the greatest deals. And even during COVID, because we have his phone number, he called us and we went to his home and we shopped from his home in his garage, and which was really nice because we needed inventory. These are some Joe's jeans, and Joe's jeans mostly I think sell with men, because I have Joe's jeans that have been sitting for a year, but whenever I get Joe's jeans, it seems like men tend to buy those. This is a pair. I got 3 pairs just like this. Actually, JT took a pair. This is one of the pairs because I don't know. They're really comfy. They're stretchy. You know, why don't guys get stretched too? You know. And this is a Brixton jean, size 34, and it's going out tomorrow. I bought them for $2 and I sold them for $30, so that's like $24 profit. Of course, not without, you know, with taxes and all that stuff.
Hey, real quick, on Posh, you mentioned the virtual assistant. What does he do?
The virtual assistant will share, because Posh is a very social platform, so sharing will help you, sharing your stuff, sharing other people's stuff. So that's just kind of how the platform works. And I don't have time to share all the items in my closet. So this person commits himself. We pay him every month. How much do we pay him?
$40.
Like $40 a month, and he shares like 3 times a day. Shares all of our items for the whole month. So it's nice. I don't have to worry about it, and he does a great job. So like I said, when you're limited on time, you have to find those. We did it for a month and our sales totally went up, so we just kept doing it. And if it at any point isn't working, we could stop it at any time and do something different. That's why we're always trying to learn from other people and see what they're doing, and especially to save time, because it is time consuming to pick up things that are used, because you have to wash them, you have to steam them, you have to sometimes fix them, and you know, so that takes time. I don't mind it. I think it's fun to do that, but I don't think it's fun to share my closet. It's just not fun for me, so I don't do it very often, and it does make a huge difference with Posh. I think it helps with the algorithm, and it helps other people see your things. So I'm really, really happy with our virtual assistant. We have more Posh stuff. So that's what we're sending out tomorrow. This is what we've already sent out for a week, and JT will put the pictures up here. I sold a vintage cream white beaded 1950s, 1960s cardigan. It was so cute. If it was my size, I probably would have kept it. It was a cream color. The lining was beautiful. And when you're looking at vintage, you always have to make sure you look for moth holes or anything. It was perfect. The beads, everything was so cute. And that one sold for $40. I picked it up for like $2 or $3, and somebody bought it just yesterday or this week. I also picked up a pair of wedges. They're black wedges, Stuart Weitzman, and they sold for $50, and those ones I bought for $3. And when I'm picking up shoes, I always make sure that I bend them, make sure that the edges are okay, and that any flaws are fixable. Otherwise, they sit in your death pile. Trust me, that's going to be another video, because my death pile is crazy, because I'm so ambitious when it comes to wanting to fix things, paint things, keep them out of the landfill, but it's a little ambitious, so it's best to just look at your shoes or your purses, making sure that your clothes don't have holes, because all that stuff you're going to have to fix, or you're going to have to list them as damaged, and it just takes time, and you're going to end up building up too much inventory like that. So those Stuart Weitzmans, I think I said it, sold for $50, picked them up for $3. Sometimes we pass by tables that are Amazon returns. And before it was more for personal use, but I'm starting to see that there are so many things, books of value, that people rarely ever pick up, and those people want to get rid of them, so they'll sell them for $1. What we picked up was 3 packs of new Callaway golf gloves. It's for the left hand. I didn't really notice that. So I would have picked them up anyways. They were only $1, and I got it for $1, and we sold it for $12. So I still have 2 more, and I felt like that was a good pickup and a good return for an investment. This brand always sells in my closet, and I think there is a lady that keeps buying them, and she told me she collects them. They're the B. Mikowski bags, leather bags, and I picked one up for $2 or $3, and I sold it for $40. And it's funny how some resellers say this brand does not sell, and others are like, it totally sells for me. Well, this is a brand that sells for me, and I have one in our haul. I picked one up. Another thing that I picked up, and it sold for $30, is a jumpsuit. And it's really cute. It has like ruffles, and you'll see right here it's a denim jumpsuits or overalls they sell. And I picked this up for $2 or $3, and it sold for $30. And let's see what else. Oh, the rest is the Joe's jeans and the blouse. So that's what's sold on Posh. This is what's sold on Mercari. And now we're going to move on to eBay. We'll start backwards. So these are the ones, and I think I shared these in our last haul. These are the Keen sandals, and I went ahead and I put them in the wash. And JT says, you know, he's way more diligent than I am, so he's like picking things out right now. But I cleaned the bottoms, and they're super clean. They're great. And you know what's weird is I think they might be rare, because I could not find them. I find a lot of Keen sandals online, but this particular one I couldn't find. It is definitely a Keen sandal. So anyways, it was a size 12, and that's a great size to pick up for men. And this one sold for $40. And one of the things I talked to JT about is on eBay, we like to offer free shipping if things are over $50. But sometimes we forget that people make other offers, and so when it drops between $50, it starts to go right into what we're making or what we want to make on the item. So this one was the case. This one cost $10, and it's on our dime, $10 to ship. But still, we picked it up for $5. It's still profit. So and these are great sandals. So I'm hoping that person enjoys the sandals in the spring. This lady she had a lot of questions, and I'm like, okay, lady. This is a cycling shirt, and we pick these up. Cycling shirts sell, so we pick these up every time if they have a cool design. And I don't know a lot about cycling, but I know that when I bought a shirt, it sold, or even the shorts, they sell really quick. So athletic wear or the cleats, yeah, the shoes with the cleats. So it sells every time. This one we picked up for $1. And we sold it for $23 plus shipping. So not bad. A lot of questions from this person, but you know, customer service, you have to answer the questions. And for the most part, we put measurements. Sometimes, like if it's a guy's thing, I figure, oh, well, this guy's not going to measure themselves. But I think it's important. So I'm trying to make it a habit to put measurements for the tops. Usually I always do it for the bottoms, but not usually for the tops. But this person had a lot of questions, so that just tells me that I need to kind of change my methods and put measurements for tops. We also sold makeup, and I already packed it. It's just like from the Amazon table. I bought it for $1. It's a Tarte
red, I think.
Tarte red, and it has like they're like little samples.
It's on the paper.
It has let me see. It has a mascara, it has a lipstick, and I think it has a blush. And it cost $1. I got 2 of them, and this one sold for $9. So that was that was like a counter offer. They counter offered, but they also are paying shipping. Another thing that we sold was 9 West Vintage American Hobo Leather Bag. Now, usually I wouldn't pick up 9 West, but I do if it's a cool looking hobo bag or a leather bag, I will pick it up because people like those. I like those kind of bags, and it did sell. I picked it up for like $2 or $3, which is usually we pick up our bags for about $2 or $3. We try to keep all our items like under $5 unless it's something really cool, and then we pay up. Which on our haul video, I'll show you something really cool. And that one sold for $40 plus shipping. So that one was a good sell. The one I was really excited about was a rag and bone bag, and it was when we saw it, it was $3. And sometimes people don't know what they're selling, but we picked it up really quick. It did have a little bit of a little tear, but it didn't go all the way through to the inside of the purse, and it was easily fixed. I'm learning how to mend leather with professional things, so I was able to mend it to go over, and because it was a textured bag, you couldn't really tell. But of course, I make sure that I listed it as flaws. I listed the flaws, and then I actually I painted the whole thing, so it looked really good. And that one sold for $100. And I got it for like $3. So I was really excited about that one. I had it for a little bit, and people were kind of lowballing us. So I just waited for the right person that would love it. And I felt like it was a great purse. You know, all these purses I'm always tempted to keep, but I can't because my closet is full of purses and shoes and clothes. So that is our sales for the week. We are going to have another video with the haul, which is super exciting because there's so many nice purses today. And here's a little clue of a cool haul item that we got, but we'll have to tell you. Yes, it's nice. Beautiful Pepsi Cola jacket that I picked up at a thrift store, but that's going to be for the haul video. So, and the rest of the stuff that we have. But this is what we do on Sunday night. We come into the garage, we lay everything out, we start to prep it, and then we package it, we stick it in an IKEA bag, and that's how we do it for Monday morning. I put it by the door so I don't forget to go ship it, and that's what we do. And we're hoping that if you're thinking about reselling and you're don't be intimidated. I felt a little intimidated by the other resellers that are doing so well, but then I went back to their first videos like ours. This is only our third video, and I realized that it's been a work in progress, and it's so nice to go back and see them grow, because it gives me inspiration that I'm going to be able to grow into this business. And my ultimate goal is to not wait until I'm 60 to retire. I want to retire at an age where I can have fun, still travel, I'm healthy, and that's our goal. So that's why we are reselling, because we already have our career jobs, but we love this so much for so many reasons. We love the fact that we get to do something, JT and I get to go do something together. It's a hobby, but we also like the fact that we can make extra money to pay extra bills and get out of debt, and it's really helped us to get out of little debts that we had when we got married. And also it helps us know that we're doing something for the environment, that we are, we're not letting things that could be useful to other people go into the landfill. And that's definitely something that I want to grow in. I've learned a lot from this situation with the pandemic, and it was very humbling, and it really gave me some perspective of being able to reuse things and to be able to be sustainable. So I'm hoping that on this journey, making YouTube videos, that you could see us grow, and for us to have more ideas that we can offer to you to live a sustainable life, as well as be able to sell things and have fun with them. So on that note, I'm hoping that you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching us. I'm seeing that we have more subscribers, and it's so excited. I was telling my daughter, oh my God, we got 33 subscribers. I know that's not a lot, but it's still nice to know. Thank you for subscribing. So if you haven't, please click on the subscribe button, that bell that tells you that we made another video, and the like button. So Thank you so much for...
And drop a comment.
Oh, and drop a comment. A nice comment, please, because I'm still feeling very new and fresh. I'm a newbie, so be gentle. But I do like suggestions, and I want to know, what else do you want to see? I'm thinking about doing my death pile haul. I'm thinking about showing you the little tiny space that we work in to do all this, because you have to be creative if you don't have a lot of space. So I'm very inspired by other resellers that have moved into bigger spaces. So maybe in the future that'll be our goal, and you could see us grow. So on that note, I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching.